Good morning, fellow travelers. Just Jeremiah here. I am in Bombay Beach, California, the lowest settlement in the United States. It sits at just 223 feet below sea level. Uh, this was actually an old resort town back in the day. The waters of the Salton Sea had sustained a bunch of fish, 100 million fish, they had said, plus, in a report from 2009. But as the Colorado River and its silt beds had changed the flow constantly through the eons and eventually cut off the flow of fresh water, the lake had become salty and everyone had left basically. So this resort town just got turned into like dust. Now artists had come revitalized it, but back in the day, people such as Frank Sinatra, the Beach Boys, and Bing Crosby had come here. Everyone had come for the fishing, the boating, the water skiing. Over 500,000 tourists a year, which was then rivaling like Yosemite National Park. But back in the 70s, as I said, when that salty runoff started happening and it warned that everything was going to start dying, it started dying by like the 80s, and that's when everyone left the town. It just got abandoned. Now there's no gas station for 20 miles. The closest one is in Highland, California, which is right by Slab City, where I'm headed. Whoa. Everyone uses golf carts because the gas is so hard to get to. There's only 2 stores in town. One is a convenience store, and the closest hospital is 45 minutes away. A bunch of artists have like actually taken over. So there's really good tag work in here, and there's a lot of artists that live here year-round. A lot of people that had stayed here. There's always the people that just don't leave even when everyone else does. They're just attached. So I guess they've had generations that have kept this going. At night, last night, there was like these lights that just kept going and going. I'm going to show you a tour. It was really neat to I'm not sure if I should have, but sleep right next to it. The sun's coming up right now. I got here last night. I got a ride from a beautiful young girl who gave me a ride like 20 miles, and she saw the back of my sign that was hanging. Look at this. Can you imagine at night? I mean, no, I wasn't chemically enhanced last night at all. I didn't take any hallucinogens. It was so late, and I like to call my mom before I do that type of stuff, see how she's doing that day. I camped here. This is the back of the sign I attached to my backpack. Weed I need. But yeah, so I got here late last night as the sun was setting, and I ended up having a guy that I knew, Mihai, just through like social media, friends of friends, and he actually ended up coming and meeting me here, and he's going to be my ride to Slab City, and we're going to hang out there and get to show you all about it. But honestly, Slab City's cool, but this is like very unique. And I really think that it was kind of creepy. Like it almost felt like a vampire type vibe staying here last night. Because there's actually a town of people here, less than 200. But there's also like this district. And it almost kind of seems like people can just like, I don't know, just do whatever, like at Slab City, where I'm headed. You got to keep watching. This thing's nuts. Oh, man. What is this? I was in here at night. Push, don't pull. All right. Oh, man. COVID. Oh, COVID. COVID. It's all over the walls in here. Sorry. That's funny, though. I mean, it's not funny because COVID's a real thing, but I'm sure that those people aren't really watching these types of videos. Here's my New friend Mihai, we just met in person last night. What's going on? Did we meet at Shasta?
No, we met on the internet because we have many friends in common.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I'm doing a YouTube video quick of everything, and I was just talking about that. Sweet. I'm just gonna walk around and do a tour. Was I in there? I don't think I was yet. Some of this stuff has like just random awesome art. Like, did you see the Chris Farley thing? I mean, that is sick. All right, I'm all set. I'm packed up. Man. So yeah, the 50s, this was a booming town. I guess I thought people died or there was flooding. There was actual flooding. The flooding and draining of the Salton Sea. And the Salton Sea goes back. It had once, as I had said before, been 300 feet deeper and had been freshwater. And the Kauai native Californians, they had lived here. You can actually see a line on the western mountains on the other side of the lake where the water level had been. Like it's a giant bathtub. This must have been beautiful down here with the big freshwater lake and so much abundance. I can't imagine how much abundance there was for those natives. They're the same ones that went up and hunted seasonally up on Mount San Jacinto. And that's where like houses are. There was like a party there last night or something. It's like a barricade fortress thing, and it's kind of scary. I think someone like lives here too, almost. The way there's bars and everything. Speaking of bars, there's only one bar in town. It's called the Ski Inn. Yeah, I don't know. How much would you have to be paid to sleep in here for the night? Remember this stuff? Great, I'm going to do a final loop, and this is going to be done. I'll make sure to put a link in to the next video after this, which will be Slab City, unless there's something really cool on the way. So just watch a few more seconds, check it out, and I'd love if you subscribed as well. I appreciate you watching this whole thing. It's kind of crazy. It smells like dead fish and stinky crabs. This is where I had been earlier when I was rambling. No way, that's cool. All right, so we might as well take a run up to the Salton Sea lookout point, which is what I just made up in my head. Let's go. There she is.